Charleston, South Carolina, Cooper River Bridge Run. Fun facts, third largest 10K race in the country. $33 million pumped in annual from this event. 75% of all runners traveled 60 miles and better just to come. And even in 1997, Oprah Winfrey herself actually participated in the run. 27 minutes and 28 seconds, a man from Kenya finished the 10K race, and I was a part of it. It's my very first run at all, right? And I had an amazing time. So listen, episode 36, Cooper River Bridge Run, behind the scenes, training, and even the night before. I'm gonna take you guys with me. So let's go outside, man. Come on. What you waiting for? The bridge run is coming up soon. I'm getting ready, man. I'm running the trail run. Yesterday I did the bridge. Gotta get ready, man. Let's go. As time wind down, night before the race, we're picking up our numbers and our t-shirts. I was at the Coliseum. Everyone was helpful. They had a lot of vendor booth. They had a lot of people selling things. Brooks, I actually traded in my Air Max for a pair of those Brooks. Those are really good for running. And I just met a lot of great people out there, man. They were very motivated. They were very helpful. And everyone there was, this customer service was amazing. I did a few interviews, and I bumped into a guy here, which is one of my many interviews. Good news, ITW. I'm here at the day before Bridge Run 2026. Today I got my guy. What's your name?
Hey, Frank McClary.
All right. Are you local?
Yes, I'm Andrews, South Carolina, about an hour away from here.
Okay, great. Is this your first race?
No, I'm here almost every year for the last probably 10 years.
Oh, man. Well, this is my first race, man. Good to meet you. Can you tell anyone who haven't did a race what would inspire you to kind of, to do these races and do it every year?
Well, I'm a former military guy, so running is kind of in our nature.
Okay.
But it's not a lot of the distance running. So I tried my first one back in 2013, and just the training, the people you meet, it gets you healthy, and it's really, really kind of contagious. So, and it's so much fun. So we get to come out here and meet great people like yourself.
Okay.
And again, it's healthy. So this is what keeps me coming. And I'm an old guy, so I need to continue to run.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's great. So I ain't gonna hold you too long, but all the activities they got out here is amazing as well. Meeting great people like yourself. So I'm ready for the race. Anything that you do prior to, say, that morning before, like far as eating, hydrating yourself, that you can give to anyone?
No, and I'm not the best to give advice on that, but I do eat less. They say to eat pasta, things like that, and you hydrate. But yes, you need to hydrate before now. And so if you just start drinking now, you're just going to be waterlogged.
Okay.
But yeah, just take and get some rest.
Appreciate that.
All right, my friend. All right.
The reason why I wanted to do this race, every year I would see that, people come all around the world down here to Charleston to do this race, right? And I actually never walked the bridge, run the bridge until a few years ago, right? I tried it one time and I was addicted, right? The scenery, just going over the bridge, it was an amazing thing. So I started to walk and run the bridge here and there. I think it was last year, right? I have a cousin out of state. He came out of state, did the run, went back, and I'm looking at him like, man, I'm sitting here in the same city that this race is and haven't did it. So he, shout out to Kenny, he inspired me to do it, right? Because I'm like, man, why am I not doing the things I want to do? So I decided to sign up for it, and I had about a month to train. And next year I will definitely train prior, right? Months before. And I'm definitely going to time my race this time. I wasn't trying to, compete with anyone or the time. The goal was just to get out there and just have fun and, try to do something that, I always wanted to do, which, I am proud of myself for doing it. I didn't run the entire bridge, but majority of it. And, I just had a lot of fun, a lot of people that came from around the world, like I said, was here. A lot of festivities was around the event. I networked with some people. I did some interviews with some people prior to the run, and even the training up until the run. I got myself in better health, work out even more, run the bridge, and just continue on. There are other runs and races, not as far, maybe 5K, that I'm definitely going to try out this year, because it was a great experience, So I encourage anyone out there who may say, I might want to do it, because at the end of the day, you don't have to run the whole race. You can, pace yourself. I saw some older people, younger people my age out there really getting it right and having a great time. I mean, they had like a lot of events out there. They got, the news people out there. They had, people on the sideline, different establishment businesses giving you water and a lot of great things out there. So it was definitely a dope experience. So I would definitely put this in the books every year. A quick pause for a commercial break. My order of books should have been here by now. What gives? Oh man, Granny's Principles, Life Lessons in Love by Grandma. This book can be bought at www.mritw.com. Oh man, they're coming in quick, man. You better get it before it goes. Again, go to www.mritw.com before they go. I approve this commercial and this book. Granny's Principle, Life Lessons and Love from Grandma. It's a great read. Get it for yourself, a loved one, or your kids. And like I said, the training, man, it really showed me, you gotta really train and be disciplined. So I may wanna maybe have a drink or do this and that, but I didn't. I actually, drank a lot of water, and eat healthy, right? Some nights, 12 o'clock, midnight, I'm running the bridge, because I say, whatever I do, I gotta do great at it, That morning, oh man, it was like maybe 5 a.m. We had to get out there. And it was so much people, but everyone had a smile on their face. It was just a ball of good energy around everyone, some, you might bump into someone and someone might bump into you, they, apologize, and then just having great, chemistry and great energy around the whole place. As I'm midway through the run, not my knee, but on the side of my knee, it started, I don't know what was going on. It hurt a little bit, and I couldn't run to my fullest the rest of the race. I power walked most of the time, and then near the end, the last mile, man, I kept going, and I realized, and I was told it's a mental thing, right? So when I wanted to slow down or walk, I would tell myself, keep going, right? And I would keep going, because it's really mental, man. You gotta push past that tiredness, push past you wanting to stop, right? And I realized that. So that lesson is going to, transform to other things in my life. Like I may want to give up, but Steve Harvey said this a long time ago, right? He would say, I think his dad told him this: when you get to that point when you did everything and you can't, do anymore, right? That moment you just gotta give up. Don't stop. Do a little bit more, because everyone got a reserve tank. And I see that too with this running, right? I mean, when I went to training, right, I'm like, okay, I can't do no more. I got to stop or slow down or walk. I'm like, nah, it's a mental thing. Keep going. And every time I think I'm going to stop or I'm tired, I just tell myself, no, man, it's mental. Keep going. And that pushed me so far. So I did pretty good. I didn't time myself this year, but next year I definitely will. And thank you again for tuning in to Good News ITW. And just remember, go out in your city and try something new. You never know the people you might meet, the connection, and how much fun you may have. Let's go. And thank you again for tuning in to Good News ITW. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Wait, you guys are